Hello friends, welcome to my channel Power of AEM. This is our third video on AI agent, and in this video we are going to explore AI content optimization agent. As its name is suggesting, it is helping us to optimize the different content, and we can explore in this video how we can utilize this content. This agent basically is useful for all the marketing team, authors, and the external vendors who want to consume the assets and want to show the assets on different delivery channel based on their different various needs and can play around with the available assets. As this is agent, so it accept the natural language as input, and in the input itself you can take a decision which size of image you would like to serve, and you can also tell which platform you want to use to deliver the asset. So based on that, you will get the right size of asset. A part of that, you can also include different modifiers which are helping us to improvise the assets. It could be your resizing, any different type of format, sharpening the assets, or any visual property. As this is working on the asset, it means we have to be have one AM environment that should have connection with Dynamic Media Open API. So you will get a delivery URL at the last, which your user can consume directly on any of the media channel. The purpose is to play around all the assets or generate different variations as per your prompt. It doesn't support the PNG and the work and the removal of background of any asset. For that, we are having certain different tools within AEM that we can use for. But with this agent, we can do endless of possibility. We can do multiple stuff with the assets. Let's quickly see on the real time how that is helping us. This is one of my AEM authoring tier where you can see one of the asset. In this image, you can see the this car is having face on the left side. And if I want to do some changes on the fly, I can do that. Suppose I am the person from the marketing team and I would like to change the view of this car. In journal practice, we have to do different changes on the asset. Might be I need to reach out to the creative team or do some different changes on the real asset. Then only I can get some variation of these assets. But with this agent, it will be a very simple, just some words, and you can get your desired image. So how we can access this agent? Again, I'm going to use the AI assistant. AI assistant is common because whenever I am on my digital asset environment module or any other module like experience fragment, content fragment, it is easy to go on the AI assistant. So I'm utilizing the AI assistant. However, you can do the same stuff from the home screen or from the home of your org ID. Let's use that. I want to just flip this image. So I'm saying mirror this image horizontally, and I'm providing one of the asset ID. Asset ID, as you have seen my other video where I have explored how we can utilize the Dynamic Media Open API. So asset ID you can pull out from there, or I can just give you a quick overview how you can pull out that in your properties section. Go to the advanced tab, and here is the ID that you can use for. Once you are providing this ID, it means this AI agent will know uh, which asset I need to pick. Otherwise, it will be always searching the asset or might be give you a wrong mirror image of the asset. So make sure you are pointing to the right image by supplying the asset ID. Why we need to use the asset ID? Because as I said, it is working on Dynamic Media Open API URL. So we need to provide the delivery URL as well. And by utilizing this delivery URL and the asset ID, it will provide us the response with the flipped image or the mirror image. So when I'm looking at the mirror image of the same asset, it will the face of the scar will be on the right side. So as it is hitting the image, and you can see the outcome, now it is saying left to right mirror. So as you can see, the side by side comparison, this original image is having face on the left, and after generation of the new version or new uh, variation of the similar asset, I do have car face on the right. Also, you can pull out the URL if you want to use the same on your social marketing purpose, or want to give this to any external user. You can easily provide this URL to the external user or marketing team, as well as you can download this asset, the one which we have, and you can utilize that anywhere else. So this is how we can easily do the changes on the fly and can generate some different variation of the asset. Let's quickly see the another example where we are going to generate image for any social media platform. So here you can see I have added a prompt. I would like to generate a rendition for my YouTube banner. Uh, so let's see how this will give me the response. Again, it is hitting content optimization agent, as it is smart enough to find out which agent uh, we need to look for a particular task done. So it hit the particular agent, and based on that, you will get the response. Somehow it is not showing me the right image, but I can see the URL, and this is the URL which you can see. It is helping me to finding out a perfect image for my YouTube banner. I hope this video will be helping you to understand how you can play around with the agent to generate different variation of the assets, and you can play with any type of optimization of your content. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe my channel.